Growing.
All right, guys, welcome back to Conservative Mindset. Welcome to another video. Man, I got this interesting clip of Colin Kaepernick, the gift that keeps on giving when it comes to race hustling, is back again complaining about racism when he is all of a sudden has gone irrelevant and is trying to find a way to put his name back on the media and the platform. So, but the really sad part about it is this time he's gone to the extreme of accusing his adoptive white parents of racism because they didn't want him to get a certain type of hairstyle. And this is just absurd. This is a complete reach. So let's look at the video and then we'll talk about the comments that I grabbed from social media, and then we'll wrap it up at the end.
I think still am a pretty introverted person. I hope it's true to form, and that's just kind of how I navigate the world.
It's his true.
This is hilarious. I'm sorry I stopped this so soon. But the fact that these people that keep calling themselves introverted, or that keep saying they want privacy, but they're out here on the media almost on a weekly basis, is the most idiotic thing ever. You're literally going against what you're asking for. If you want privacy, if you're an introvert, if you don't want to be in the limelight, just stay the hell away. You have all this money to go anywhere that you want, buy any property that you want, and even live off grid. But you got the Meghan Markles and the Colin Kaepernicks complaining about privacy, but they're on the highlight of somebody's interview every single week. Every single week.
High school coming of age story, his journey embracing his blackness despite resistance from many, including his white adoptive parents.
I know my parents love me, but there were still very problematic things that I went through. I think it was important to show that, no, this can happen in your own home, and how we move forward collectively while addressing the racism that is being perpetuated.
He took cues from his icon, basketball star Allen Iverson, who he said wore his blackness like a suit of armor. And teenage Kaepernick wanted cornrows to match. He's getting what roles, his mom asked?
Oh, your hair's not professional. Oh, you look like a little thug.
Your mom said that too.
Yeah. And those become spaces where it's like, okay, how do I navigate this situation now? But it also is informed why I have my hair long today.
The grown-up version of Eve wanted to go back in time and give young Colin a lot of hugs. And I was really moved and saddened by the level of kind of self-awareness that he had to develop at a very young age without a lot of guidance.
Wow. This is sad, man. This is really, really sad. And his mom didn't want him to get a certain hairstyle because it looked unprofessional, which I completely understand, because I had experienced the same exact thing. I went as a kid, I think I was maybe a freshman in high school or something like that, and we went to the barbershop and I went and got a double edge up. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and Google it. As soon as I got home, the way my mom made me shape, it pushes your hair back all the way back here if you cut your double edge up off. She did not care what I looked like. I had to go to school with a hairline pushed all the way back until it grew back. Because it looked, I mean, now that I think about it, a double edge up is hideous. It is completely hideous. It is unprofessional. It does look like some type of hoodlum will get the type of haircut. Just like people that you see with dreadlocks get a certain type of perception. I look at it the same way. And I had the same hairstyle. I used to have long hair. And it's still unprofessional. That's why I cut it off. This is nothing to do with racism whatsoever. But also, people like Colin Kaepernick, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, they grew up around white people, and they grew up probably around people that called them black all their lives because they weren't full white, because that's what people embrace when you're half white. But he didn't believe that. And so to overcompensate now as an adult, they grow their hair out. They're the ones always wearing these Afro, African style clothing is a compensation for like the insecurity they have about their blackness. That's exactly what it is. But anyway, let's get into these comments. So the first comment says, my mom told me the same thing when I got cornrows and she was black. Yeah, so this is a black dude that said that. I mean, my mom literally told me to go cut my hair off when I had the double edge up. Next comment says, he didn't develop self-awareness. He developed hate and decided to spend it nationwide. Yeah, this is self-hatred, man. There's nothing about black pride about this. Give me a break. Moms will check you if they think you're looking a certain way. That's not racist. If they hated blacks, I doubt they will have adopted one. Exactly. Why would your parents adopt a black kid if they were racist? That does not make any sense. Not only that, they adopted a black kid and gave him the best possible life. Anybody out there in this world, especially people in the black community that you're fighting for the injustice for, will trade your spot at any day. They will trade spots with you at any given moment. But you went out there and threw it all away after getting the opportunity that most people will never get in their lifetime. And now you're washed up. You have no career opportunities. The NFL don't want you. You have nowhere that you're legitimately making money with your experience and your past. So you're just going doing interviews just to get your name out there. It's hideous, man. It's hideous. What a turncoat. The audacity of the parents giving a child that wasn't theirs the best life they could. Period, man. These white parents gave you that. Next comment says, and this is from a black woman. Next comment says, chill. My black parents say all the time, don't bring a guy to my door who looks like a thug or who has those things sticking up on his head. That's not racist. It's a parent with some sense. And that's the last comment that I grabbed because, I mean, make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. It's not racism. Y'all just love to point at racism, call everything racist at any single turn that goes against the narrative. So, but anyway, that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. If this is your first time on the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.